everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another video, and this one is going to be focusing more on work related topics. I know I haven't really talked about work, career, all that, but today I really wanted to talk about working from home in the time of quarantine. I found that when it first started, it was really an adjustment for me. Like, I was really tired all the time. I was already like really busy at work, and then I had to transition to working from home. I was kind of like, struggling to manage that. Okay, work is always accessible now. It's not like I go to the office now. I can just work all day, and it's just a kind of something that I struggle with in the beginning of the quarantine. And over the past few weeks, I've adapted a few tools, and I feel like it has improved my productivity, and my optimism and my general attitude towards working from home has greatly improved. I've switched up a few things, and I just wanted to share with you guys today what I've done, and hopefully it can help someone. So my first thing that I found is, like, treat it like you're still going to the office, right? So whatever routines you had before you were working from home, just do things the same way. So at the very least, wake up at least an hour before you work. I know it's kind of hard because, like, sometimes you just want to roll out of bed and, like, you're back by the computer, but try to, like, kind of psych yourself up and do your morning routine. So for me, I wake up about an hour before. I do my devotions. Like, it depends. Sometimes, like, I'll do like a devotional from the Bible app. I can do the daily bread. I'll just pray sometimes if I'm like feeling like I need to get to work. Yeah, so things like that really help me to kind of like feel zen. One thing I haven't been doing so much is doing my affirmations, which I should keep doing. So these are just kind of things that I say to myself like every day to remind myself, like, girl, you got this. Like, we got this. Like, you're gonna be successful. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna be productive. This is what you're gonna get done today. I actually like talk to myself and remind myself. I haven't been so good with that now that I'm working from home, but everything else, like waking up early, doing my devotional, reading my Bible, praying, like, that really goes a long way. But it just depends on whatever your routine is. So try to do that. And then another thing is to, same way hopefully you would do before you go to work on a regular schedule, shower, clean up, put on a new like clean set of clothes. Like, that really goes a long way, like to just feel like fresh. Like, it puts you in the mode to like start a new day. Because if you just like wear like the same 90s or the same clothes you're wearing before, like, it doesn't really kick in like, oh, this is a new day. Like, the same way you wouldn't repeat your clothes to work, try to be like clean. Because I feel like when I'm clean and my surroundings are clean, I'm more productive. That's another thing. Clean your apartment or house if you can. I was not the best cleaner growing up, but I'm really slowly learning that in order for my mind to work the best, I need my surroundings to be clean. So just try to clean up after yourself. Make your bed if you can. Well, I feel like when you are like cleaner surroundings, it's much easier to be productive. Next thing is to get either before or after you shower, just try to have like a healthy breakfast, whatever, like, if breakfast is your thing. Because I know, like, if you do the whole thing of waking up and like running out of bed straight to the computer, you sometimes forget to eat, and like you're already like not nourished and have the energy to do what you need to do from the get-go. So if you just plan out your day and you eat, I don't do big eggs, bacon, and all that. I do that maybe once a week. Like, for me, it's just like berries, like a bar of chocolate, a good chocolate, 85% chocolate, that chocolate. So the bar of chocolate, the almond milk, berries, and some herbal tea. I have herbal tea every single morning. Like, it helps me with my digestion and to just clean everything up, because I have like bloating issues and all that. So I feel like with my herbal tea, I don't have that feeling anymore of being like bloated and gross. So if you can do that, if you also deal with the bloating thing, that will be a good thing. Just do some herbal tea and whatever else you do for breakfast. Next thing, make your place comfortable. Like, for me, I put a cushion. Like, I always, even at work, I carry a cushion. Like, I just need my back to be massaged, so that it's a lot of sitting around. So the more comfortable you make it for yourself, the easier it will be like to want to do the work and to sit there and like do your 8 hours or whatever you do and get it done. So try to just make things like comfortable for you. Like for me, I have like a bowl of snacks. Like I do healthy snacks, so I'll have almonds, I'll have like tangerines, I'll have berries. So it's like, you know, like make yourself like this is your kingdom, this is your palace, girl. So and guy, so make yourself comfortable and cushion a warm fuzzy jersey. That will do the trick. Just set it up for yourself that you're in the mode and you're more comfortable to get the work done. Then the next thing I will do, which is super important, is to put your phone away. Like just put it in the other room and put it on silent. It's never that important. When you take a break, then you can check your phone, because I found that at work sometimes I can have my phone out. Like it's not really that much of a big deal, because it's like you're in a big place and everyone's working, so if you're on your phone the whole time, like people can see that. So when I'm at home, like I could be on my phone the whole time, nobody can see that. So I was just like, you know what, let me put my phone away. I take 5-minute breaks like every hour, so when I take my break, then I'll look at my phone, and I feel like I get so much more done when I don't look at my phone. And then when you have your lunchtime or at the end of the day, if you miss something, you can always go back to it. That will be a big way to boost your productivity. And then next thing, just to feel rested, have like times just to feel rested. Have times where you have a cutoff for like screen time. So for me, it's 10:30. I try to make it 10:30. Of course, sometimes like I struggle to fall asleep, but just have a time where you're like, you know, at 10:30, I'm not looking at my phone anymore. I'm switching off my laptop. I'm gonna rest, or like have a no screen time where you're like, it's not really a no screen time because you'll be watching Netflix or whatever you're doing, but just have a like give yourself time during the day at some point of the day. Take a break and just relax. And if it's like, of course, like don't do it during the middle of the day and get nothing done. Like this could be like your lunchtime or like after work, like because of course like now that it's more remote, like people could be pinging you the whole time, like trying to check the status of things and stuff like that, and it gets like stressful. So at any time that you get some free time during the day, at lunch or like after work, just take some time to just be like, okay, I'm in a good spot right now, let me take a break and not check, like don't even check like messages on like regular like social messages. I don't check my emails, I don't check like my pings, and I just like rest. And usually I'll watch something silly like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and just like reset, so that when I go back and sit down, like I'm fresh. But of course, don't do that like at the detriment of getting your work done. You have to be like at lunchtime or at the end of the day, or I don't know how your schedule works, if you could take an hour break, just as long as you get what you need to get done. That is my point. But always have cutoff times, like when you fall asleep, be like, I'm turning off my screens now, I'm going to bed. Or like have a time where you're like not checking emails, not replying those WhatsApp messages from my friends, just gonna relax, just gonna sit here and be zen. And it makes the world of difference, because when you get back to working, you're fresh. Last but not least, set goals for yourself. So when you're doing your work, of course, I don't know, like if you have a supervisor or like you have like a different task at hand, like actually be like, okay, this is something one of my mentors told me back in the day, like to get work done, you just literally tell yourself in the morning, I'm gonna sit here for 8 hours and bang it out. Like when the moment you get to work, have it in your mindset, I'm going to 8 hours and I'm going to get stuff done. I'm going to take my lunch break. I'm going to use the bathroom if I have to, but my goal is to get 8 hours of work done at the very least. So have that, either set your goal through hours. So if you don't have like a set, like if your project is going on for months, maybe just be like, today I'm going to put in this amount of hours, and just have every day. You don't have to write it down or anything, but when you wake up, like I said, and when you're doing your devotional, your meditation, or whatever you do, just remind yourself like, okay, today I'm doing 8 hours, today I'm going to do 10 hours. When I sit down at 9, I'm not really getting up to do anything else but work until 5, and that's that on that. And you just bang it out and you get it done. And I promise you, like when you set goals for yourself and you communicate with your team and you tell them, okay, this is what I'm working on, it's when I plan to get it done, and everyone is on the same page, it's just so much more productive. I hope this was helpful, guys. I know it's a struggle, it's a new normal, it's something to get used to, but yeah, I'm always here to help. If you have any questions, please smash the like button. It will really help my channel out. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna keep it work related. I think I'm gonna do outfits, work outfits video for whenever we do get back to work, but I think that's what I'm gonna do next, and it's gonna be fun. I haven't done an outfit video in a minute, so I'm really excited. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.